Hey everyone, and welcome back. So, tonight we're going to be trying out Capes. So, I know I'm streaming on an unusual night, but hopefully, some people are going to be here. This is a game I've had for a couple of weeks now. I've been actually dying to try it out because I'm a huge fan of like strategy games, especially like turn-based strategy. Like Final Fantasy Tactics is one of my favorite games of all time. So when you tell me that you're giving me an XCOM game where you're using superheroes as a base, I'm automatically interested. Now, I'm hoping this is going to run well on the Switch, and I'm hoping that the gameplay is going to be, like fun enough that it's going to pull us in. I loved Marvel, the game that just came out with card-based tactical combat. Marvel, I'm thinking Ultimate Alliance, but it's not that. It came out recently. I have it on PS5, and honestly, that game did not get enough love. It's an absolutely fun and great game to play. So I'm hopefully hoping that this can give me a similar situation on the Switch, because I don't think that other game is ever going to be coming to the Switch. It was supposed to originally, but the sales were so bad, I'm not sure they're going to keep putting money into it. Hey Grovel, how you doing, my man? You've been thinking about picking this game up. Well, I got a code for it, so I was waiting to play it. I just didn't have the time. Been trying to finish Paper Mario on the sidelines, and I just haven't had hours to put in. So I thought we'd play it tonight, because on Friday I am going to look at all the games that are coming out. But I do feel like Friday I want to do like something a little special. I think we might do an eShop deals hunt on Friday night. So for those of you that like come to the Friday night stream, I'm not going to say definitely yet, but there's a small chance that we're going to do like an eShop deals hunt, where basically I'm going to put like $20 in my eShop account, and we're just going to buy a few random cheap games and try them out to see if they're eShop deals worthy in the future. Because there's a couple of games that I saw when I was looking over the sales that I did not have a chance to try yet, and that now they're finally at prices where I'm willing to pick them up and try them, even though I never got a code. Like Nickelodeon Racers 2 or whatever it's called. I heard it's actually not as bad as like people thought it was going to be, and it's like $3.99. So that's something like I'm super interested in picking up and trying out. Yes, I did see Doom Dark Ages, and yes, I'm very excited for that. Look, honestly, any of the modern Doom revivals is gonna attract me, because Doom 2016, Doom Eternal were some of the freaking best Doom games ever. And Annie says, yes, I love the deal. So if you're here on Friday, try and check it out. There's a good chance we're going to do that. I just really want to check the calendar of games and make sure that there's nothing that like is crazy worthy of an eShop deals video. But since I'm going to try to start streaming at least twice a week again, I sort of have more openings, you know what I mean? Because if we get Capes, we play this tonight, I can sort of focus on doing special streams and stuff like that instead of always playing like one or two games. Hey Ricardo, how you doing? Okay, so let's get started, because I do want to get started eventually. I just want to make sure it's in English, because I got a European code and my European account's in Germany, so it sometimes sets my games in German. But no, we are good to go. Difficulty, let's go with normal. Hey Redeemed, what's up? Not much, man, not much. Chilling, having some fun. Gonna play some video games tonight. I'm selling my pop collection, so that is freeing up some space in the studio. Part of me is sad to see some of the pops go, but I am keeping like maybe 10 that are especially special to me or that I feel very attached to, but I am selling most of them. So I've been busy like trying to sell those on like local on marketplace. But I'm not saying busy, it's just like it's taking like I get a lot of messages.
A protected place, and the company Until the day its golden guardian now.
Yeah, honestly, I like there's a few that I like, but I did go overboard. I started collecting too many of them at one point, and it just became like having them for having them.
Anyone the company suspects of possessing
Like I
superpowers
wasn't even able to display them properly because pops, like you want to keep them in the boxes, and I'm really bad at collecting stuff that I have to keep in boxes. So I sort of got bored with the fact that they're in boxes and I can't even touch them.
She's headed this way. I love it when they run. Alright, means I get to chase them.
Exactly. There's an old game that this reminds me of that I freaking love. I think it's a game that came out either late 90s or early 2000s. It was called Freedom Force. It was on PC, and I played a shit ton of that game. Freedom Force was freaking amazing. I had so much fun, like, making all my superheroes. And I don't know if this game is going to be like that, but that game you could actually make all of your own superheroes. So, like, I would pure make a guy with Iceman's powers, another one with, like, Human Torch powers, and whatnot.
Holy hell! Maybe a lizard's collateral damage will bring you out of the woodwork. This is it. Time to make holy hell! I sort of you turned this block into a war zone in less than a minute.
You got two Batman and Deadpool. I have a really good, I have a really nice Batman patina pop. Like, it looks like a statue. I'm keeping that one. That's one of the ones I'm keeping. I'm keeping the Green Ranger. I have Tommy, the Green Ranger, with his helmet off. So he's in the Green Ranger suit, but he doesn't have a helmet on. So you can see it's Jason David Frank's face. And, we all, rest in peace to Jason David Frank. My favorite Power Ranger of all time. A little bit sad that he's no longer with us, but, I feel particularly attached to that pop.
Why is he kicking up a ruckus anyway? He's sending a message.
I have the pop of, whatchamacallit, Stan Lee from Iron Man 1, where he shows up like Hugh Hefner in the Hugh Hefner robe. Yeah, it's expensive. That's what I was going to say. It's expensive, which is why I'm really glad I got a code. Okay, so now that we've got this set up, so we seem to be superheroes that are, like, defending the city. Our boss is the guy in the trench coat that reminds me of the leader from, what's the superhero show on Prime there where they kill, where it's, like, super ultra-violent. Oh my god, man, tonight, like, I'm freaking awful with names. I'm always awful with names, but tonight I'm especially awful with names. You would rather get Luigi's Mansion 2. Yeah, I understand what you're saying there. However, I do want to definitely try this game to see if it's good. But I do feel that it's oddly priced for a non-franchise game that is in a... It's also, like, strategy, turn-based combat as an indie game. You've got to price aggressively because it's not exactly a genre that everyone's going to jump into. But if it's really good, it could be worth the price. But I definitely want to figure out if this is a game also, when it goes on sale, is it one that I'm going to be suggesting? Because I do... The Boys is the show. It just came to me from Amazon. Like, the guy reminds me of The Boys. Like, the guy in the trench coat, he reminds me of the main dude from The Boys. Yeah. Exactly. There are companies that do take that strategy, but I do think that this is a very high... from what I heard, it's supposed to be a very high-quality game. Let's get into it. We'll figure it out. We'll talk price after I get at least like a half hour or hour under my belt. So, Facet is a defender who can grow crystal shards to protect himself and others from enemy attacks. Facet's shards can also block or immobilize enemies. Okay? Heroes take turns to move and perform actions. A hero can move as many times as they choose on their turn until all of their move points are used. Okay. And move Facet closer to the goons to draw the attack away from the civilians. Civilians. Okay. There we go. So they're showing us to move him there-ish so that we can like basically block the civilians. Every action consumes an action point. Once all actions and move points are used, the turn ends. So we used all our move points. We had 5 at the bottom. I see them now there at the bottom left. We had 5. We've spent them all. We have 2 action points. Facet can grow crystals on his body to protect himself from enemy attacks. This ability gives him high damage resistance. Use the crystallize ability. So we can L and R to switch abilities, but we want this. So let's use it. I can see the graphics getting a little muddy though when there's animations.
Get out of here. I'll cover you. Looking for us, bozo?
I can't leave without him.
hell are you? They're still in the fire in there. I'll cover you. Better lay down some cover.
He's trapped. I can't leave without him.
Leave it to me. They're still in the fire.
Enemies can be highlighted to reveal the area that they can attack on their next turn. Okay.
Leave it to me.
Okay. So we can highlight enemies and we can see that, well, none of them can attack the civilians. I guess though they have to move. Oh yeah, this guy can. So we've got to hit like this here. Oh, it wants us to do it here.
Why don't you pick on somebody your own size? All right. It's your funeral. Why don't you pick on somebody your own size? All right. No target. It's your funeral.
Looks like I'm up.
Rebound is a striker who can teleport through obstacles and across gaps. She uses her mobility to get an advantage in the fight. Use Rebound's teleport to move to reach the stranded civilians and rescue them. Okay. Okay. Oh, they're talking about this one. Got it.
Come on, let's blow this joint.
I'm gonna be sick.
Rebound strike action allows her to attack a target from range. Additionally, any of Rebound's attacks that hit an enemy in the back gains a backstab damage bonus. With an action selected, highlight a target, reveals how much damage will be inflicted from the action. Use Rebound strike ability to attack the enemy from behind. Okay. So we can see that he's going to take 2 bars out of 3. So let's try it.
Surprise, punks.
It's like almost a mix of like whatchamacallit, the fact that like it switches to a cutscene when you're actually attacking is like it reminds me of whatchamacallit. It's not quite like oh my god, my words tonight are awful. The big strategy RPG, often in medieval fantasy times on Nintendo, you know, like Advanced Wars or any of those. But okay, Rebound's teleport spin ability allows her to move and attack an area. To the action, deal damage, and then by using any remaining move points to get to safety. Okay, so use Rebounds to spin, move, attack enemies. Don't worry, guys. It's going to go quicker as we... Fire Emblem, thank you. It's going to go quicker as we... as I get these things down. We're like deep tutorial right now. So obviously we want to spin action there.
Nice move. Now step aside. I'm gonna finish this.
And stay down.
Nice move. Now step aside. I'm gonna finish this.
Okay, some actions can cause push, which can knock targets back into other enemies, obstacles, and hazards for bonus damage, or even off ledges. Okay. So it's like the Marvel game. In the Marvel game, like that's a big part of it. You have to like throw enemies into obstacles and like get extra damage. Move facet up and use shard strike to knock the enemy off the ledge. Okay, so why would I just move there?
You're out of here. You're out of here. All right. Let me get that for you.
Keep away from us.
Oh, we're in that we're in one of those games where people are scared of the heroes. We're like X-Men.
From us. What super? I don't know anything.
Yeah, I bought it the week it came out too. We streamed it day one, I think. If not day one, like the first streaming opportunity I have after.
Stop it. Leave them alone.
Yeah, I get what you mean, but I think it might be voluntary background noise.
We've got to stop this.
Yeah, but I can't make that jump.
Get a little closer. I can bounce us across. We've got to stop this.
Yeah, but I can't make that jump.
Okay, heroes can get an advantage in combat and team up when they are within 3 space of each other. Move faster to the edge of rebound. Okay. Rebound grants her allies the teleportability, allowing them to move to a new location. Blah, blah, blah.
Supers? Wait, are these the ones we're after?
Who cares? Waste them.
Supers? Well, are these the ones we're after?
Who cares? Waste
Dude, man, this guy's like taking all of it.
Every time they hit me, I felt a rush. Like adrenaline. That's all you guys.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but I think it's voluntary because look, the cars are rolling. There's a train rolling underneath us, and the train is coming by every few seconds. So I think the sound is voluntary, even though I do think you're right that it's sort of maybe annoying. And
The greatest manifestation of your power. Figure out how to tap into that.
each hero possesses a powerful ultimate ability. By meeting each hero's unique condition, that hero builds ultimate charge. Once the bar is full, you can unleash the ability. Facet gains ultimate charge each time he is hit in combat. Okay.
Get hit more, get more powerful. Good to know.
Like, how does this guy not know what his own abilities are? That line was stupid.
Hit more, get more powerful. Good to know.
Rebound. Time to make him hurt.
Way ahead of you.
Okay. Highlighting a team-up ability displays the range the hero must be within to perform the ability.
Rebound, stab them with this.
Like, it's fun, but this is a lot in one fight. Like, I feel they should have introduced maybe the basic fighting techniques, let you go through them, and then maybe next fight introduce like the team up stuff. Even though it sort of makes like a more simple, boring first fight, I do find that like if this is your first strategy game, this is a lot in one shot.
Finish off these goons.
You got it, boss.
Now, Bassett, finish off these goons.
You got it, boss.
You're gonna have to start thinking like a team to manage larger groups of enemies. You're gonna have to start thinking like a team.
Characters can take turns in combat based on the turn order on the right of the screen. Okay, sure. The number next to each character's health bar indicates the position in the queue. Okay. The goon with the number 2 indicates that they will act next after Facet ends his current turn. Use Facet's growth ability on his enemy to prevent him from moving next turn.
What is this? I can't move.
Rebound is at risk of being attacked by the goon number 3 on their turn. Facet, however, can take more damage in a fight. Move Facet closer to the enemy to draw their attacks to protect Rebound. So I guess enemies are sort of more have a tendency to hit enemies that are hit you if you're closer to them. So they're trying to tell you like that the enemy AI has that tendency.
All right, now finish them off.
Okay, so are we free to do what we want now? Okay. Let's just see what we have. So strike. Caused a single blow, blah, blah, blah. Strike 1 Facet range attack that damage a single target. Facet damage increased by 0.5. Backstab bonus 1. Teleport spin with a backstab bonus. So if we teleport spin here, we should be able to hit these two. And we can retreat back behind the dude. And then end our turn. I mean, that was pretty good. We damaged both of them. We killed one. And we got the heck out of there because apparently this dude, she can't take much damage. Growth. I just want to read the abilities to get, like, because they told us what they basically do, but I feel like I need to read just block a space or prevent an enemy from moving on their next turn. Prevents opportunist attacks, requires line of sight, can arc chain lightning without breaking. Okay, shard strike, damage and knock back all enemies within range. So I wonder if I knock one enemy into the other, if it's gonna do any damage. So let's try this here. Ouch. Okay, so when we move within range, we take hits. So they didn't tell us that. That was freaking terrible. This is goon number 4. This is goon number 2. So let's do this again. Keep him from moving. Oh, we could have used our ultimate, couldn't we? Okay, well, we'll know for next time. Yeah, honestly, like, right now we're sort of learning phase, but I do think the game ultimately is going to be a good one. You just have to be into strategy turn-based games. So it's going to be a little bit of a slow pace that we're going to have on stream tonight. But, I mean, I do think that you're going to get to see whether the game is, like, worth it or not. I don't know if we can... Like, is our best move just to, like, knock the dude out? Like, we're just gonna permanent freeze him now that he's on his own. And there we go.
That's the last of the goons.
Oh,
What the hell are you?
a supervillain.
That's the last of the goons. Maybe if we work together, we can take down crash damage. He's not my problem. Who the hell are you? Huh?
We're the good guys. We're here to help.
Maybe if we work together, we can take down crash damage. He's not my problem anymore.
This
Huh?
isn't over, you skinny little
Thanks for the diversion.
Nobody escapes crash damage.
There is no way she
This
heard
isn't
you.
over, you skinny little freak.
Yeah, it does give Marvel Ultimate Alliance vibes. But what is the Marvel game that came out? That's a turn-based tactical game. It's on PS5 and Xbox. It's...
Cause a little noise in this city, and you all come running to play hero. Amateur kids. Cause a little noise in this city, and you all come running to play hero.
Midnight Suns. Oh my god. Marvel's Midnight Suns. It is amazing. Like, that game, if you guys haven't had a chance, it's free to play now. It is a really good tactical game if you want to play something. I was really sad it never actually came to Switch because it was supposed to. I don't hear them repeating their audio. Are you guys hearing them repeat their audio? Because I'm not hearing them repeat the audio. I thought you were talking about the loop where we heard the train passing underneath. Let me just refresh my freaking capture card. Give me a sec. Won't be long. I'm starting it. Okay. I need to know if it's better, okay, guys? Because no, there isn't a loop. What's it looking like now?
Ultimate power. You're not gonna get through his thick hide without it. And make sure you're out of the way when he attacks. He's gonna hit like a freight train. Let Facet take those blows.
I'm not sure I volunteered for that.
Okay, so they regened us. We've got to power up her stab attack. Good stuff. I'm sorry, guys. I should have picked up on that quicker. That was like a stream problem. But, okay, so now we've got a real challenge in front of us. I'm wondering if this guy's, like, abilities work. I want to see if it works because I have no idea.
Ha! Take that crash damage.
How do we see? Oh, I think we see down there the ultimate charging. Oof.
You think those little crystals will hold me?
Oh, good. He's going after the dude. That's what we want.
Facet, your crystals aren't doing shit to him. But you still need to
Yeah, you're right. A little bit of a background track would be nice.
Yeah? How am I supposed to do that?
But a lot of tactical games don't really have music during the fights. Facet can taunt his enemies, forcing them to focus their actions on him instead of allies. Try using Facet's taunt. Okay, so they gave us a new ability, basically.
Hey, stupid! If my body odor was as bad as yours, I wouldn't go hoisting giant boulders over my head.
Oh, like that's going to work.
That's it, Crystals. You're dead meat.
Fine, fine. I stand corrected.
Less sass, more
Yeah, he's a dumbass, man. Come on. It's gonna work. So we just won't move. We'll get her, like... I think here we can use the combined move.
Quit moving around, little fly, so I can squash you.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Like, we're not even using her ultimate, though. Oh, dang. He has 2 health bars. Okay, because I killed him without actually using the ultimate, they like gave him another health bar. So I guess they're like making sure you have to use the ultimate. So we're just gonna move out of the way. Ouch. He is kicking our butt, man. But you're right, a bit of a background track would be good.
Hey, you great big jerkwad!
I'm gonna try his ultimate because, like, why not? Oh, what? I want to see the animation. That's cool. Okay.
All right, here goes nothing.
Okay, each hero has access to powerful ultimate abilities, blah, blah, blah. Yes, we know that. Ultimate abilities do not consume action points and can be used at any time during a hero's turn. Use rebounds, a shadow, a blitz, ultimate on crush damage. So, boom. Let's do it. So it's like just an ultimate tutorial. I can hum something for you, like do 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 do. I don't know the second I don't know the second verse though, because when it after that it drops off into a different one.
Oh my god! I almost died! Wait, do you think he died?
That guy? I doubt it.
You think the entire train couldn't stop him?
You want to stick around and find out?
But we won, right? That was us winning our first proper fight. We're real superheroes now.
Jurassic Park. I need to hear it first. Like, I know I'm really bad musically, so I need to hear it first. Do 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 do
Not a mentor.
do 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 do.
I was great.
Na 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 na. Let's hear some tunes. It's because I need to find something that's stream safe. Give me a sec.
It's true. Maybe diamonds really are a
Let me put the Zelda and chill on.
That is as far as I can go.
Let's get back to base, Mr. Xylophone Lettuce.
I'm hoping it's still there. The one I use for the end screen.
This evening, as a pair of super-powered terrorists went on a violent rampage through the streets of King City. The civilian death toll, we have been informed, could be in excess of 50.
What? Death toll?
Terrorists? We're not terrorists. We were defending those people.
And where the hell's the footage of that big galoot we were fighting?
This is how they do you. First, the media kills your name, your reputation. Then some bastard with a skull for a belt buckle.
I don't know if the one I use is still there. But hold on.
Pour votre sécurité, vous devez adopter de nouvelles identités.
Bonjour! Je suis ton nouveau voisin.
Wait for us to back out now, Doc.
Yeah, our first mission made us public enemies #1 and 2.
Vigilantism's always been against the law, kid. Even back in my day.
Oh man, I know why there's a feedback loop.
Smile when you stopped a bank heist, but you could tell they resented it. And that resentment.
Give me a sec, guys. I have to think this through.
Yeah?
I know why you guys are getting a feedback loop.
Forget it.
It's because I didn't mute my desktop audio. And since I'm using my desktop audio to send the audio to my wireless headset, to not directly through the switch, that's why you guys are getting a feedback loop in the sound.
Then you'll have to get faster. I got to you before they did, didn't I?
Barely.
Then we need to find out what the company does with the supers they catch.
I don't think I can play music right now with the way I'm streaming the capture card. Give me a second. Let me think it through. I think I know what I have to do. Okay, if I do this. If I do this. I do this. I think this is going to work. Let me know if you guys hear just like low in the background the Zelda music. Why does it keep cutting off? Hold on. Okay, now it should be working. Haha. Now I should have everything set up. You should be able to hear the game and the Zelda music. And me.
Okay. What does that mean?
Without going overboard. And there shouldn't be a feedback loop anymore.
Someone in the city is using powers. You need to bring them in before they fall into company hands.
Well, you heard him, Diamond Dome. Let's roll.
Whoa. Diamond Dome? I never agreed to that.
I don't like the animations though in the cutscenes, like that sort of like weird like ragdollish effect that they're giving to it. Like I'm like, just have them not move. If you're just gonna have them like randomly like rotate their shoulders in weird ways, just don't have them move. I'd rather have them like stationary and do like a comic book type cutscene.
Facet, wait up. Are we sure we're doing the right thing here?
You're asking this now. What do you mean?
Should we be joining up with this weird old man's obsessive revenge trip? Should we really be roping other people?
Yo,
into it?
this is totally
If the company
like
gets
the storyline of the
we'll
boys.
see them again, just like every other super in town. Doc's weird and mean, and his hygiene is questionable. But he's got to be better than that.
So pulling this kid into our crazy adventure is the lesser of two evils.
We've come all this way, so I hope so.
I hope we get to customize our a character.
Attention citizens, this is the company. Illegal superhuman activity has been detected at this location. Surrender the cape, or we will be forced to take extreme
Good stuff.
measures.
Fixed it up. Took me a little while to think it through, but yeah.
What do we do now?
I'm basically streaming everything through the PC. So I cut the sound from the directly from the capture card. So that way you guys don't get the feedback loop. So I'm using the computer to stream both the music and the sound of the game and to my headset. So
Blow the door out and form up.
We told you.
it's working. Exactly. And that was totally a copy of like a sort of Quinjet from like Avengers.
Follow me.
Okay, enemies can pick up and carry weapons that cause extra damage or other combat effects. It's often best to disarm these enemies before they can be used against a team. Each hero has a dedicated disarm action which can be used to disarm a weapon or prevent a powerful attack. Additionally, some actions cause disarms such as rebounds, teleport, spin. Okay. Try disarming the enemies during combat. Crystallize. Gain damage. Shard strike. Disarm. Okay, so I feel like I'm gonna crystallize first because, like, no matter what, why would I'm gonna armor up.
If you need it, we print it at vistaprint.ca.
Let's move here-ish.
Hey!
Votre canam de rêve vous attend. Arrêtez de rêver et commencez à rouler. Rendez-vous chez votre concessionnaire pour découvrir nos offres sur votre prochain canal.
Are converted to ultimate charge during combat. Unspent action points are converted to ultimate charge during combat. Unspent move points are lost. We're good. We're good. Yes, I'm good. I didn't know that. So basically, unspent action points are going to be converted into ultimate points, which is actually pretty freaking chill. Where's her disarm? Oh, it's true. They said it's teleport spin, but we can't use it because I'm gonna hit my friend. Do we see if we actually take damage from our friends? I'm gonna try to teleport spin, knowing that my friend is in the range. I want to see if we actually take friendly damage. No, we do not.
Can't do that!
Awesome. So there's no friendly damage, even if we're in range of our buddy's attack. Not too bad. That's good to know. Because I might have, like, wasted opportunities thinking I shouldn't hit my friends, but apparently we don't. So, we disarmed him, but you know what? Let's just kill him right out. Because we get a backstab point on top of it. Oh, dang, I didn't see those two guys over there.
You're only making me more powerful.
Okay, he has more movement, though, when he isn't crystallized. That's interesting. Can we actually make it to the dude? No, we cannot. But I can do that. Is it worth it, though? Yeah, I guess it is, because basically he's not gonna... where he's gonna, like, skip his next turn.
I've got to get their attention.
Oh, dang, it broke the thing. The Zelda music, though, is freaking, I don't know why it's like... The YouTube video is having trouble load, which doesn't make sense because, like, I can watch, like, a Nintendo Direct live and we're not having, like, skipping issues, but a dumb, like, Zelda video is causing interruptions. Like, what the heck? Hold on, what we're gonna do is, it's a video, right? So let's lower the quality here. There we go. This should solve everything. Because I'm like, we're listening to music. Why am I having it in like 60p, 1080 HD? It's totally useless. You know what? F it. I'm going to still stab him. We're going to move out of the way.
You're gonna have to hit him harder than that. Keep it up, champ. A little stabby for you, a little power for me.
Dang, I can't get her out of the way. I thought she could move like maybe one more. If I move here, do I move in the cage? Am I protected because I'm in the cage? Oh no, it's open. Dang, I should have looked. My bad.
Si vous ne l'aimez plus, pourquoi déménager? Partez en neuf avec Brick et obtenez la livraison gratuite sur nos meilleures marques d'électroménager avec la garantie des plus bas prix. Chez Brick, plus d'économies pour votre déménagement. Laissez vos soucis derrière vous.
C'est bien beau les Volkswagen, mais paraît que ça coûte une petite fortune à entretenir.
Y a-tu dit que Volkswagen c'est vraiment moins cher à entretenir que le monde pense?
Peut-être dans les vents.
Rebound, stab them with this.
We have her ultimate charged. And there we go.
Us creeps. How dare you?
For the moment, though, I've got to say I'm liking the combat system. It's fun. It's it allows for a lot of different like options. So I'm just hoping, like I said, eventually we get more than like more characters and we get to personalize like our attacks, our powers. I'm sure we do because we already saw that like they're gaining levels and we're most likely gonna get to personalize.
Real exclusive.
No, you're not. I skimmed your mind while you were watching the house. He's
Oh my God, it's Professor. It's a weird version of Professor X.
We don't have a lot of time. We need to move now.
Attends, wait!
Don't go out there, please. What if they see what you are? To lose my only son to the company? It would be too much.
And they made...
Okay, Mom. We knew we couldn't hide this forever. It's time. More agents.
Okay, we're gonna get to use them now.
Leave them to me.
Okay, Mindfinder is an attacker who uses the power of his mind to make enemies vulnerable to his ranged telekinesis attacks. Mindfinder is most effective against enemies with high health. Use Mindfinder's vulnerability to weaken the enemy. Weaken. Any hero who attacks a vulnerable enemy will inflict additional damage and charge Mindfire's Barrage Ultimate. Use Mindfire's telekinesis action to defeat the enemy and charge Mindfire's ultimate. God dang! You one-shot that. Okay, now they want us to use the ultimate. Okay, so it's the same thing, just you throw more rocks at him.
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
Is that all of them? We'd better bounce before more show up.
Actually,
Actually, okay, so far though, gameplay's good. The dialogue could use some work in some instances. Okay, so like, oh, hold on, there's a team up here. Turns a target towards fast and cause them to focus their actions on him. Requires line of sight. My fire increases the area effect. Okay, hold on. We can probably move close enough. We can move like this. Now we can use this. Teleport us like... Oops. I want this.
See how much easier this is?
Hey!
Topaz, you're in the way. I need to read what happens here. Okay. Range attack that damages a single target. Mindfire distracts the... Hold on. Range attack that damages a single target. Mindfire distracts target, turning them away from rebound to ensure strike deals backstab damage. Oh, okay, so it's like a guaranteed... Let me just see. Okay. Max range I can go is here.
What the shit? Play to get them where you want them, rebound. You can't do that.
I definitely can, because I just did. Now he has telekinesis to hit a single target. We have vulnerable and we have disarm. And what's his combined move here? Damage a single target in range, but it increases the damage. Okay, so it's like you... And rebound also... Okay, and she does the same thing for him. She like lets him move further. And what's the range on his stuff? Range 5, range 5. So let's vulnerable this guy. Now let's do this and kill him in one shot. Honestly, I'm liking the whole team up idea here. It's actually working out pretty well, and it's adding like another dimension to the game that's actually really fun. And they're making the team ups actually pretty easy to use, because you know some games like this they put like too many conditions to be able to use the team ups, or make it like too disadvantageous to use the team ups. But this one really isn't doing that.
Keep hitting him. We can break it.
Ouch.
Keep him away from me. I've seen what he can do.
What range is my ultimate? I don't know if I can get both of them with it. I think I can. Down.
I told you not to mess with me.
Done.
I can feel the power. Okay, now we need to get moving. There could be reinforcements on the way.
I have to go, Mum. Be strong. Be strong for me.
I feel like the Zelda's a little too loud.
No son should ever have to tell his mother to be strong. Go then.
I don't know if it's as loud for you guys, but for me it's pretty loud.
Even when what is right is hard. And
Actually, it might be lower for you guys.
look after my son. He's just a boy. Shouldn't have to bear such burdens.
Mom, I'm not... Listen, I'm ready for this.
Someone's watching us. Huh?
Everything okay, big brain?
What? Yes, it's fine. Don't start jumping at shadows.
Why is Zelda like loading at like
To fit in.
144p?
Let's go.
So Rebound and Facet show Mindfire to his room. The high-tech fancy superhero boarding rooms of the lodge have long since fallen into disrepair, covered with faded clippings, some newspapers, and dust.
So, I live here now?
Like, you see, like, especially her, like, the weird movements, like, I'd rather they just not have them.
To the glamorous life of the city's last superheroes.
Superheroes
Like,
are
it
dead.
makes it look a little cheap,
They have been for a long time.
you know? Like, it'd be better, like, just,
Smell that way.
like,
Speaking of,
not, like, normal comic book artwork.
You two are really gonna hit it off.
Listen, we may be But somebody's got to do this job. Why not us?
I don't know, man. I can't get comfortable tonight. It's like I'm trying to sit. I'm in the same position I normally am, and tonight I just can't get comfortable. It's odd. The setbacks, dusty and broken, still display the logos of the heroes that once sat upon these chairs. 20 years ago, this used to be the meeting place for the world's most powerful heroes. So we're like the ex-Justice League. Long forgotten, nobody cares.
So, now there's 3 of us. You feel like letting us in on your plan?
The plan hasn't changed. It's what we should have done a long time ago. Make this a free city. And if I have to tear it bloodily out of the hands of the company, well, that's just a bonus.
If we get rid of them, who's going to run things? The Capes died decades ago.
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Oh, cool. So we have no plan for that then. Terrific. Anarchy all around. Good job.
I wasn't looking for feedback.
We get it. You're grizzled.
Anyway, we've got more important...
At least it's voice acted, so you can like sit back and listen to the story.
Seeing what you can do, they're gonna come for you, for us. So get some sleep. You're going to need it.
Okay, I didn't even know what all these optional objectives were, but apparently we did them all. Nice. Skill points are earned from completing optional objectives and for completing hero challenges. Use SP in the upgrades menu to unlock new abilities and upgrades. Now, okay.
Did I just level up? I think I just leveled up.
Each hero who participates in combat earns experience. Gaining enough XP levels up a hero and increases their hero level. Each hero level makes a new abilities or upgrades available to unlock in the upgrades menu.
I knew you were going to ask me to join.
Okay, how... Upgrades. We have 5 SP. Okay, so all we can do is we can increase his crystallize, increase the damage reduction by against ranged weapons by 15%. Okay, and that one costs how much? Hold on, I just saw cost 3 SP. Growth, block a space. Knocking enemies into a growth causes an additional damage. Okay, or we can get shield shard. Prevent an ally from any damage or negative effect for from their next attacker. Prevent an ally from any damage or negative effect from their next attacker. Okay. Sorry, guys. And opportunist. Automatically attack enemies who perform actions beside or in front of Facet. That's actually pretty interesting. It's like a auto counterattack. So I feel like the best is Crystallize plus Opportunist. Like if you've ever played Warhammer games, Opportunist is pretty much like every character has it, and it really is that like you attack basically when someone moves, but they're in range for a physical attack.
They better watch who they're messing with.
And then we're gonna grab Crystallize.
I knew these crystals would be good for something.
Okay. I feel like that's good. Team ups. Challenges. Okay, let me just see. Teleport 10 times as fast as teleport. Oh, so that gives us more SP. Okay, so we can see here what we need to do. Group huddle. Taunt 4 enemies at once. Taunt 4 enemies at once 3 times with Facet's taunt. Mind fire. Team up. Okay. Polished ally. Use team ups 50 times. Use shard lockdown 15 times. Use shard lockdown on 10 enemies at once. So basically, like, using all your abilities pretty much just are going to eventually give you SP, I guess. Is it just me, or my bandwidth for some reason is super crappy tonight? Like, I feel like, you know, are you guys seeing me clearly? Because to me, my preview window looks uber crappy. But YouTube's saying I have an excellent connection, so I'm not sure what's up. Topaz, on the ground, okay? Okay. No SP for this guy. And no SP for her either, so we can't really do anything else. What's dossiers? Okay, dossiers are like, okay, we get information. So let's go to the next mission. Let's move on. Hey, Champ Dancer, how you doing? Oh, you bought the Visions of Mana Collector's Edition? Holy crap. Yeah, that's expensive. Honestly, I'm not gonna do that right now because honestly, I want to be ready for like new stuff that might be coming out. We're gonna be getting a Nintendo Direct, and I really think there's a super strong chance it's coming on Tuesday. I have some embargoed information that I can't talk about. Now, it is not definite information, okay? I do not want to say I'm saying this 100%, but I have some very strong embargoed information, so I can't say what it is. But I have some very strong embargoed information that is pointing to Tuesday being a very plausible date for a Nintendo Direct. Now, like I said, can't be 100% because it's not like no one has said there's a Nintendo Direct. It's just that the information that was sent to me from like is pointing to Tuesday being an important day. And to me right now, what other important event could happen for Nintendo stuff than a Nintendo Direct? So there's a yeah, it's embargoed information. I'm not trying to like clout or stuff like that, but you know, I often get embargoed information about stuff like a trailer that's upcoming for a game that isn't out yet, and I can't even talk about the trailer yet because the game isn't announced. So it does happen that I know about announced games like 2 or 3 days ahead of time. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not pretending like we're not talking about first party stuff. Like, Nintendo doesn't send me stuff ahead of time, but there are like big enough partners that when they say that there's like a trailer embargo, which is something that is very rare happens, it generally points to like a direct or something. So that's why sometimes I'm like, I get a pretty good idea, or like a lot of people get pretty good ideas, like influencers. It's because other companies are saying like, hey, we've got a trailer that's embargoed, so we're sending it to you because our game is going to be announced on this date. Check out the trailer, but you can't show it and you can't talk about it till whatever date. And normally when a game company is not part of a showcase or anything special, as soon as their trailer is ready, they're just going to send it directly out to influencers, and they're going to say, talk about this right now. If they're embargoing it, like not the release of a game, the release of a trailer, it's because that trailer is going to be part of something. And that's what's happening right now for some games. If you know your game store manager, they will sell you. If you know mom and pop shops, they will do that sometimes. But like, you know, the GameStops and that stuff generally will not. But yeah. Okay, let's go look at our stuff. Okay, so we have different campaigns is locked, so we need to do more patrols. What is the simulator? Okay, oh, this is optional objective. Protect the witness, round limit, use facets ultimate, use facets shield shard, no hero KOs, and all-in-one bonus. Okay, let's try this one. This has a bunch of side objectives, but they're all about facet again.
Wow. It's Alan, remember? We've discussed this.
You want a game collection that looks like AVGN's?
How did you get my number?
I'm thinking of cutting down my physical Switch collection. But I'm scared that I'm going to regret it. Like, I have, like, somewhere around 350 games, and I feel, like, physically, and I feel like cutting it down to 50 and, like, selling the rest.
That was obvious since our first days at law school.
But, and, like, keeping the 50 that, like, I have a real serious attachment to, and, like, I don't also have digital versions and stuff like that. Or it's games that I'm scared that they might get delisted.
Sometimes I'm not so sure.
Well, it's just, like, how many of the games are actually going to replay physically? Like, the best games, I am. But with 350 games, I've got to be honest, like, at least half of the games are games that are good, but they're not, like, so good that I'm going to replay them 10 years from now. I don't know if you get what I mean. Like, if I grab, like...
You can see why I don't want them walking the streets unprotected. At least until I can get them to the witness stand.
Say no more, Bino. I'm on the job.
Like, right here, I can see 4 games. Like, if I grab, like, Super Lucky's Tale. Great game. Super fun 3D platformer. But I've already played through it twice. I'm pretty sure in 10 years, I won't be like, I have to play Super Lucky's Tale. Then if I take, like... Now, Tiny Barbarian DX, I'm going to keep because it's such a unique and cool game. Scully, okay? Scully, good game. Super fun. But it's one of those one-and-done games. Like, once you've played it once, you're not going to replay it a second time. And that's what I'm talking about doing. And in my opinion, if I cut it down to like 50 to 70 games, I will still probably be able to keep like all those essential games or those amazing collections. Like, you know, the Bloodstained collection, the Ori collection, the Sonic Origins Plus, the Nintendo first party games, my like you know, my Japanese imports of like the 3 whatchamacallit, the Blaster Masters, stuff like that. Like, that stuff I would never sell back. But yeah, okay, let's get into it anyway, because I'm talking, and let's just grab her. Whoops. In there. Okay, we can just do recommend. Let's do this. So that's what I'm talking about. Like, should I reduce it to that? And I'm thinking about it. I'm not going to... This is going to be like a long-term, like, thought process. So even if I want to do it, it's probably going to be in like 3 to 6 months from now. Till when I'm decided that, yes, this is what I want to do.
I won't say anything. You certainly won't. I'm real good at...
And by the way, guys, you are doing freaking amazing on the likes tonight. We have like 20 likes and we have like 16 people in here. We did have 25 people at one point in the beginning, but that means I think a lot of people popped in, hit the like button, left. So that is actually really cool. Thank you so much, guys. You're doing freaking awesome tonight.
Now, for the view.
Doc says nobody goes out alone. Not after rebounds and solo adventure.
I was doing just fine, thank you. No need to spoil the moment.
Well, if we don't want to spoil the moment, we should probably make a move. Because it looks like that guy's about to receive a serious pounding.
Yikes. Okay. I'll draw their attention away from the witness. You take them down.
You got it, Crystal Boy. Lead the way.
Okay, you mooks. Focus on me.
do we stop that guy? What did I eat?
Almost too easy. Almost.
I wonder if I can hit the barrels and have them explode.
They're on fire!
It did work.
I could do this all day.
Stop! Stop! I won't tell them anything.
You better remember your family is next.
Fudge, we messed it up. We didn't protect the witness.
The more you hit, the more I get.
That freaking sucks. Like, I didn't know he couldn't take, like, one hit. Like, what the hell?
Mindfire, help me lift these jerks off. Take your best shot.
I don't feel so good.
Alright, he's outside of range. Hold on. Oh no. I didn't want to go here. God dang it. We can't undo in this.
Facet, can you lend a hand?
Oh crap, more guys are coming.
Trying to rescue the snitch. We can't let them talk.
More of them. Better keep those crystals coming, Facet.
Surprise, punks!
They're tearing us up. Stop them! They're charging up!
Just a little more.
Ouch, okay, he takes the damage walking through the fire.
It's supposed to be a metaphor.
Dang it. I thought I could explode the freaking barrel.
These boys make me mad. Holy shit, Facet!
That should slow them down.
Time to get the upper hand.
We don't have shield charge, so we actually can't do that. One.
Ah, my power is growing.
Back up, freak!
Never gets old.
Want some help, Rebound?
We are getting a little low on life here. So I feel like I should get rid of this guy.
What did I eat?
They won't be back in a hurry.
Dang, more guys? What the heck? Is it because we're like fighting? Is it because I'm fighting too slowly?
This has to be the last of them.
I can't take these capes on with bare hands. Hits are just bouncing off him. What do we do? One less problem to deal with.
I'm gonna regroup. I'm gonna move off a little bit. Oh, dang, I forgot.
Glad I prepared for that.
I shouldn't have moved.
Those heroes are ripping us apart.
She has her ultimate, so I'm just gonna wait for all the baddies to come down, and then we're just gonna ultimate the crap out of them.
I don't feel so good.
You're playing for Kirby Forgotten Land. I'm still working on, like when I'm not, obviously tonight I'm trying this out, but I'm working on still Paper Mario. Because I'm doing it here and there, because I'm playing a lot of games for eShop deals. And I'm going to talk about it again, because I talked about it at the beginning of the stream when not a lot of people were here. But there's a good chance that on Friday we're going to do an eShop deals hunt. Where like I'm going to put $20 in my eShop account. We're going to go on the eShop and we're going to buy games that I want to try out that I haven't yet. So we're going to aim for cheaper games. But there's already like one or two that I want to try out that I haven't had time. Like the Nickelodeon Kart Racers 2. That's like $3.99. I heard somewhere that it's actually pretty decent, the second one. Like, it's not obviously Mario Kart, but it's supposed to be pretty decent. I want to try it out. and we'll look through the eShop. Like we'll do like 1 hour, like maybe 45 minutes to an hour a game, move on to the next, move on to the next, and hopefully you get to see like at least 2-3 games. So I don't know if everyone's up for that, but I feel like it might be something fun to do, unless like I see a really cool game that comes out between now and Friday. And you know, I do think now finally my schedule's back to normal. Everything's getting back in order. So I do think we're going to be able to go back to streaming 2 or 3 times a week again. So even if cool games do come out, I think we'll have time to do this on like a more regular basis, like, you know, off streaming nights, hanging out, chilling, playing games instead of just me doing all this alone. Okay, so we have his ultimate charged. Okay, we can fast forward. Nice. I didn't know, I just saw. You know what? I think we're gonna... Oh, I can delay. That is good to know. I didn't know we could delay. Because... What the heck? What? Who got who? What happened? Whoa, how do you revive heroes? What the hell? Okay, we're doing terrible on this mission. Like, what hit him? Did anyone see? We're gonna delay. Because I think her ultimate can take out, like, most of these guys.
You guys are gonna get yours.
I don't like these odds.
Oh, I need some help here. Thanks. I needed that.
Each time heroes revive, their max health is halved. Okay. Just freeze the dude. Skip his turn. This dude's gonna come kick my butt.
My crystals are resonating.
Damn it! Fire's cheating.
Okay, I have to pay more attention to the environment.
A little stabby for you, a little power for me.
Nah, this guy's gonna finish it. Okay. Woof.
Good riddance.
You saved me. I can't believe it.
Okay, but be careful with that.
That was like terrible.
Nicely done.
That was like super terrible.
I didn't think things were gonna be quite so explosive.
But I'm gonna get a hang of the combat system a little better. I'm making like shitty decisions.
Hey, you handled yourself fine. Now, you gonna introduce me to your friends?
Oh yeah, this is Mindfire and Rita.
Heya.
Gang, this is Bino.
Alan is fine. Alan is preferred. Bino is a law school thing. Was.
And how did you get a name like Bino?
Long.
Okay, I can accelerate the chat.
Now I have to know.
Well, oh, is that the time? I really have to get going. Thanks again for your help.
Yeah, well, I don't think it's permadeath. It's just that you have to restart the mission. Like, I don't think there's a permadeath thing. I think that it's more that if a hero dies, you sort of fail the mission. You have to start it over. But seriously, so far, guys, no joke, I'm liking this game. I wonder if I can redo the mission though. That's what I'm wondering, because like we did so terrible. Like I'm not gonna redo it with you guys because we want to see new things. But I'm just wondering if you can redo the missions, because like that was just embarrassing.
You're late.
Yeah, I got caught up in something. Sorry,
I saw. Everybody in the city saw.
What are you talking about? I can explain.
The one thing though, the dialogue is not the best.
Don't lie to me, Sin. I saw you on the goddamn news. Were you ever gonna tell me? Was I supposed to just figure it out one night when you didn't come home from one of your little runs? You know what they do to supers in this city, don't you? They're calling you a terrorist, Sin. How could you do this to me? To us? To everything we've been trying to build towards?
Carlos,
This isn't like getting in the ring, Sin. They're gonna kill you. I can't.
You're talking about One Dog Story?
I can't be part of that. You ever get your priorities
I'll check out what it looks like. I don't know if we'll get it on Friday. Cause like I said, I've already got one or two that I might want to try, but I we're gonna look over the games together. But I'll check it. You love cheap games, yeah, me too. I love finding a cheap game that turns out to be like better than I expected. So we have 1 SP. You can shield charge.
If it works for me.
Oh, so our campaign mission is unlocked. Do we want to maybe do like one more patrol mission first, or do I go straight campaign? There's videos. Oh, here, we can replay the missions here. Okay, so simulator is replaying the missions you've done. Now I get it. So yeah, we could replay this one if we want to get the other stuff. I feel like I'm going to try one more patrol mission before we do the... we're going to try Acquaintance, which is more focused around Rebound.
Ugh, it's been 6 months. Now you're calling?
Oh, don't be mad. It wasn't working out with us.
Oh, yeah, was it because you're the kind of person who just ghosts for 6 months?
If it was up to me, I'd have stayed a ghost. But this is business, not personal.
That's not better. Ugh, what happened?
It's Shelly. She...
No kidding. Of course she screwed you, Star.
She stole a bunch of my cash and my Work?
Ugh.
I'm not sure. But either now, the tracker on my gear says it's down. Go remind her not.
Us? What us?
Come on, Bug.
Oh, you. Okay, fine, but no. For new time's sake. I do this for you. You do your computer thing.
Hey, I don't mess around with.
Come on, Star.
God damn it.
I wonder if doing the missions has like a different outcome on the game. Like, since we're doing this extra patrol mission, are we gonna like? Is there gonna be a different outcome, or if you like do all the campaign missions, it always turns out the same?
My computer is right. They haven't figured out how to. They actually seem. They're not even through the first.
Star, this place is stuff. You said this would be an easy. You also said you didn't.
I said I didn't mess around when Shelly and I messed around.
You're the worst. And Shelly was company? You dumped me?
No, I dumped you, and because Shelly was hot.
Oh my god, you are literally the worst person I know. Need I remind you that you have anti-company tattoos on?
The heart wants what the.
The heart had nothing to do with this. God
Oh
damn
my
it,
God.
Star. You better get me some juicy company info once we're done here.
Oh, putting my chair down a bit.
I can absolutely find out what crash damage is up to for you. I am very. Now go on. Bloop away, or whatever it is you do.
Okay, some enemies can be unaware of the team's presence at the start of the fight. While unaware enemies will not attack or pursue heroes. While unaware enemies are vulnerable, allowing team to cause bonus damage. Use Rebound's teleport spin ability to defeat unaware enemies.
Never saw it coming. I can feel the power building. And that's 2.
Okay, so we can do like stealth missions, which is cool.
Hey!
This could be a problem. Think quick, Rebound.
Okay, so if you defeat them before they have time to like report you, you're good.
Whoa, there's a lot of firepower. What have you gotten me into, Star? I need to find some higher ground to us.
It's possible to avoid being spotted by personage that be. How do I go higher? How do I actually go up there? That's weird. Sometimes it's best to be patient when avoiding enemies. Highlight unaware enemies to see their awareness zone. Patrolling nets patrol facing. Okay.
There's Star's laptop. Now to steal it from right under their noses.
Remember highlighting an unaware enemy. Hold on. Remember, highlighting an unaware enemy highlights their awareness zone. If they patrol, it displays next to patrol facing.
Ready to mess up some bad guys.
Because I don't know if I can make it down, strike, then make it back up. Let's just wait another turn. Okay. Now this guy I can definitely take out.
Intruders? Huh?
Shit. Better deal with them quickly before they alert the others. One more down.
We're gonna wait for the next one to come through. This is cool that there's like a stealth aspect to it. Yeah, I do agree. A superhero game where you're the bad guy. Like, I would really love a Venom game. Like an anti-hero Venom game where maybe you're not the bad guy, but you're definitely like a bad, like a anti-hero type game, or a Punisher game. I would really like actually a Punisher game too, and you know, like think of a GTA style Punisher game, like open world Punisher with like missions to do and stuff like that. I think it could be amazing. There's a lot of superheroes that deserve to have like really good games, and like you could model them sort of like other games. Like Daredevil could be very closely modeled after like a Spider-Man game, but be edgier, you know what I mean? Like a little more well, like Daredevil, a little more like Matt Murdock beating the shit out of people.
Stop us!
You keep him busy, I'll take him out.
I don't think I have to move here because I think now we've got like the major patrol guys. Like that, there's that guy over there, but I don't think he's gonna see me if I stay here-ish. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move up to here. Oh my god. I'm like one square away from being like seen. Where's the other dude? Oh, that's because it's him. He's looking over there.
And stay down.
How the heck do I kill this guy without setting off the alarm? Because I can't kill him in one shot. Oh, I think I might have to use my ultimate. Let's try that.
Don't mess with rebound.
Let's move here. Ah, he's far now. He's looking the wrong way. Let's wait. Let him come back this way. And I can probably pop like right behind him.
Hey!
I think we got them all. New? There's more? Where's the laptop? Oh, it's there.
Got it. Now to get out of here.
Oh, so I didn't actually have to kill them all. I just had to get the laptop. That's how you can do the mission without getting spotted. So you don't actually have to kill all the guys. I killed them all for nothing. It's funner that way. Like, having you leave, I get that the missions, because technically they would be alive, but like if you've killed them all and you have the laptop, the mission should just end. Like this 3-turn thing where now I have to like move here, sort of useless.
Like stealing candy from a baby.
I'm actually not sure it gives you more experience to kill more guys. I think the experience are just the missions themselves.
Now you need to start working on my...
Well, this is giving me flash. You spent 5 minutes working on my issues, and then we have to spend hours agonizing over...
Oh my god, why were we ever together, Star?
You loved me for my brain.
I'm not here for relationship complaining. Let's just do this.
Where the hell have you been? Do you know what kind of risks you run going out? You could jeopardize everything.
Hey, Star got me the goods on crash damage.
Wait, what did she find?
The supers that disappear, the ones taken by the company or taken out by crash damage, they're going to something called Project Alpha. If we can get evidence to the feds, maybe we can knock down this house of cards.
Bastard.
Why? What is that? What are they doing?
Nothing good. We're gonna need more intel.
Here's the real juice, though. Apparently, they've been too public with all their disappearance. Word is that the feds are now looking to get involved.
Must be an election year. There's been a tentative peace between the company and the government for years. It'd take a lot of work to break that up.
Maybe if we bring them some hard evidence of the company's misdeeds, they'll finally intervene.
I've heard this guy's voice before in something else.
We'll see how long that lasts.
Not the guy in the trench coat. The dark-skinned hero. I've heard his voice before in other stuff. I'm thinking it's like an anime or a show.
We're doing this.
Nice. A Marvel Snap? Yeah. I'm not sure how fun it would be to actually, like, stream it.
Well, this is a rare treat. Don't get cute with me.
You know, we were friends once, Paul.
We were never friends. You just don't believe it's
It's weird that now we're getting, like, this weird, like, 3D animated cutscene-ish.
I can see which side you're on.
What, you think the government wanted to...
It's like the game couldn't decide if it wanted to do, like, 3D animated cutscenes or, like, the cartoony, comic booky, like, 2D cutscenes.
If they can bring you hard evidence of the company fucking up, you need to provide support.
Support? Right. What do you think I can do? The company has ties with Silicon Valley, the military-industrial complex. They have powerful friends.
You've got nuclear muscles, and you're asking me what I think you can do. You're my powerful friend. Use some of that power for good.
That's what I do every day.
No. What you do every day is defend the status quo.
Like, this is actually Dark Knight Returns stuff, man. Like, Superman being a stooge for the government, and Batman, like, telling him, hey, you've got to do something to change the world.
Shit, I don't. It can't be good.
Well, until you've got something more than bad vibes, my hands are tied.
I said we'll get you evidence.
All right? But I'm warned, you get another bunch of kids killed on your personal crusade.
It's personal for them too, you ass. They're fighting for their lives. Maybe you've forgotten what that's like.
Evidence. You find any? You send word.
So they're like mixing in storylines from like The Boys, parts that feel like Return of the Dark Knight. It's fun. I'm not complaining. It's actually pretty like, these are good storylines, like with like nice 2 SP. Now we're level 2, but apparently everything costs more than 2 SP. So having to complete the optional objectives though to get the points to actually buy abilities feels like a little bit of a downer. Not gonna lie. "75 enemies. Defeat 75 enemies with Shadow Blitz for 1 SP." That is freaking crazy. Use Shadow Blitz 15 times. Like, some of these seem super high for like a very little payoff. Okay. Let's go hitting the gym. So I feel you're gonna have to backtrack, and like, if you really want to power up, you're gonna have to backtrack and you're gonna have to redo missions.
Remember that speedster that Crash Damage was hunting? Well, I found him, but if I've pinged, it's only a matter of time before they come. Get down there and bring them in.
Okay. Like, it's so funny. Select characters. We have 3 characters. I think we're gonna bring these 3. Isn't Marvel Snap the new one that came out like just a couple of years ago?
Whoa! Impressive display.
What are you looking at, creep?
Aha. Let's start over. It's obvious you're far, but do you really think you can outrun the company?
Well, when, I just have to be faster than you, don't I?
Wow, that is stone cold. I like her a lot.
Oh, okay, that's it. Yeah, well, I played it in the beginning.
I don't know why you've come
I
here,
just, I sort of got bored pretty quickly.
I don't understand why this is so difficult.
We don't have time for this scintillating dialogue. We've got incoming.
But, like, I'm not saying the game is boring. I got bored because, I don't know, I played Magic the Gathering and the systems for a card game felt a little too simple.
Detain this.
And I think it's just like, because I used to be a hardcore like professional. Like I used to do like professional tournaments in Magic the Gathering, so I played like for years a lot. I've had trouble getting into card games that aren't like complex, where you can really make your own decks and stuff. And I know I think it's there now, but like in the beginning it wasn't like that. Like everyone was running the same shit because like there weren't that many cards. Okay, protect the speedster, defeat the company agents. Optional. Use team-ups, disarm with all heroes, and No hero KOs. Okay.
I've got a splitting headache. Facet! I need more stuff to throw at these guys! Maybe help you get their attention.
You can't do that!
One more down.
Oof. She's in a super bad position. What the fudge? How am I supposed to get the hell?
I can't take too much of this.
How the heck are we supposed to get all the way over there in like one turn? Oh, god dang it. We can't even... I can't even reach him. Wait. Oh, but no, if I do this, I'm effed. God dang it.
Mind fire! Use these!
It's okay, because I'm just gonna teleport slash in between the two of them. Wait, let's delay. I want to teleport slash in between the two of them.
Surprise, punks!
Close ranks!
Thanks, Mindfire.
So I've taunted one, blocked the other. God dang it. Oh, dang, you're right. I could have protected her. I'm such a retard. Sorry. That is super unsensitive. Bad me. But you are totally right. I could have used the freaking crystal to protect her.
What's the difference between a guitar beginner who bought their first guitar years ago but never got past learning their first few chords versus someone who can play music within a few weeks of starting and experience the thrill of watching their family and friends' jaws drop at just how far
What I don't like is we can't preview exactly like this guy cannot. He won't be able to reach from there.
Intelligence, long fingers, or natural born music.
So I do have to like take out this dude.
For 18 years and coaching nearly 35,000
Seeing spots.
decades, the three secrets I'm about to show you have been tried and tested with
I've got you, man, fire.
just like you. No more hacks, flashy fretboard.
Damn, they're good.
And the bouncy ball. No more courses that you never complete, and no bottomless pit of 10,000 lessons. Just a simple method that will quickly turn you into a guitar player, so you can finally mark it off your bucket list, or lead a campfire sing-along with family and friends. You could spend the
Need
next
this.
guitar, or you could watch this web class and learn the sustainable, fun, music-first approach, so you can be playing music in weeks, not years. Just like Brian S., a time-crunched, long-time guitar dabbler who is now having fun making regular progress, and his biggest win is that guitar has brought him closer to his daughters. Or Sharon, a total beginner who started learning at 59 and was able to play an open mic with her husband within the first year of her starting the guitar. So what are you waiting for?
Eyes on you, Facet.
Email and start watching the web class that was
Oh, I'm once again, I'm so dumb. I should have moved. I should have used the team up ability. Oh my god, I'm playing like crap.
That won't stop us. Nice one, rebound.
I'm gonna teleport here.
Nothing to see here.
Disarming them would be a good move.
Take more than that to stop me.
For that, you're next.
Basically, I can't double eliminate them. Number 4 is this guy. I need to kill him.
I've got a splitting headache.
Feel like I can, because I feel like, I wish I could tell if I can teleport and double attack and kill 2 of those guys right away. I'm gonna try that. We're gonna try it. I'm gonna taunt this dude.
Bad guy. Look at the shiny crystals. Well, this is all going pear-shaped.
Keep the pressure up. They can't stop all of us.
I think we've got this time. I'm still gonna move her just in case right here, so that those other 2 douches have to go through me.
Another one bites the dust.
Why did she come out like right in front of them? Oh my god, lucky I freaking shielded her.
I'm charging up.
The company is bad, and you should feel bad.
I haven't disarmed at all, and it was one of the sub-objectives. I'm a little bit doing this crappily.
He's coming for us.
I wonder if I can still disarm with everyone.
Hey!
Because there's only 2 guys left. I wonder if I can disarm even if he doesn't have a weapon.
They won't be ready for this.
Dang. Forget that plan.
We've got to get out of here.
Are you coming with
She
us?
one-shot the
What if I
dude.
say no?
The company sends its hounds after you. Make sure you've got nowhere and no one left to run to. And one day they catch up to you and you disappear. It's not safe out there for solo operators.
But together, we can fight back. I'm not really a team player. I'll take my chances solo.
Listen,
Oof.
Prince said we had to bring you in. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. Easy way, please.
Honestly, I am impressed by this game. The one thing that I am maintaining though is $40 does feel expensive, especially with the current landscape of games on the Switch. Because like it's coming up against a lot of other games, and budget-wise, like Ricardo said earlier, I think this is going to be a game that will do very well on discount. Like once it gets like the 40% off and more, I think this game is going to do very, very well. But right now at its full $40 price point, I'm not saying it's not worth it. It's just going to be like hard to suggest.
No more screw-ups. Next time, bring them in, no matter what it takes. It ain't safe out there.
And I'm looking. I'd like to see what it looks like on the other consoles, because I'm wondering if the sort of weird animations and stuff is because of the Switch, or it's just really that's the way the game is.
Expanding my mind.
Yeah. It's really hard for indie games, I find, to put a price point like above $30. It's really, really hard.
This is my mess now.
I find the sweet spot for like expensive indie games is around 25 bucks. Like if you have a really good indie game, I find you can get a 25 price point going. It feels just expensive enough where the game is not supposed to be cheap, but it's significantly cheap enough where you're like, okay, I'm getting a really good deal because this isn't a AAA.
Hey, what's the point of conquering a city if you have to do a bunch of paperwork, right?
I find that if you have an indie game above $25, you have to have a really good reason for it to be above 25. Because like when you think of things like Hades and Hades 2 being like 30 bucks, when you think of things like Cult of the Lamb being 25 to 30 bucks, you know, the Ori's being 25 or 30, depending on which one we're talking about. Ori was the first one, maybe even 20. It might be 20 full price. I have to go check. Like that's and you know, Hollow Knight is 15 bucks. These are the games you're being compared to. Is your game really a better experience than Hades and all these games? You understand? You know what I mean? So for it to be worth that extra amount, you have to convince me that it is better. Let me just see here what we have. Like her, it's just a pure damage increase. The next upgrades. Focus unlock. Gain additional action and the option to reuse any ability at the cost of all movement. That actually feels really powerful. Gain an additional action and the option to reuse any ability at the cost of additional movement. Because I feel like this guy isn't really movement based. Like, obviously you're going to be moving, but most of his moves, like, he doesn't really need to move out of the way because he has ranged combat. Shift. Move in a straight line does not provoke opportunist attacks. Okay. Knock back the first attacker per turn. Interesting. I don't think I'm going to spend any XP. Like, this guy could do growth. Knocking enemies into a growth causes 0.5 additional damage. I feel like there's too much setup to this to really be worth it. At least for the moment. Because we don't have enough knockback attacks. Like, the only real knockback attack I have for the moment is his own. Okay, but guys, I do think we're gonna stop here for tonight because I do think, like, nonetheless, we got to see a really good bit of the game. I think we got to see a really good part of the game, and honestly, I'm thinking this is gonna be a really fun game because, like, right now I can see already the rosters expanding quickly. The abilities seem fun. The team-ups work well. They're easy to use, which is something that I loved in team-up games. You know what? I would love to see a... When will Maple ever beat a game? I've beat a few on stream now. If you have... Rokusaki, if you've been watching the stream since the beginning of the year, I beat at least 3 or 4 games on stream, and a couple of like I don't want to say super hard games, but decently challenging games I beat on stream. It's just that obviously this is a strategy RPG. Like, we're not gonna spend hours and hours on it, but I'm working through. I actually finish a lot of games. I actually play a lot of games, like, I finish a lot of games now. I used to just play a few games, and, like, when eShop deals started, I used to play a lot of games and finish almost none. But I would say for the last, like, year, I finish at least, like, 4 or 5 games a month. Because I have time now, because I do keep playing, like, I still have to play games for eShop deals, but I don't have to play 50 games because, like, there's so many games now that I've played that we can do eShop deals without having to play, like, 30 new games each month. But yeah. I beat Ghosts and Goblins without... Well, I beat the remake of Ghosts and Goblins without save states. Like, the new one. I beat it on the... like, 2nd or 3rd difficulty level, because there's like 5 difficulty levels. So I beat on what would be considered normal. I beat Sonic on stream, yeah. I beat Sonic. I beat that Castlevania indie game. that is not coming to me right now. Hold on. You're calling me out here, bro. You're calling me out. We gonna have words, Orokusaki? Give me a sec here. Okay. We finished. Did we finish Crypt Stalkers? No, I think we didn't finish Crypt Stalkers, but we did finish the other one. We almost finished Contra. I know you're just busting balls. Don't worry, man. I'm not taking it personal. I'm joking around, but I'm still looking. Contra, we beat everything except the last level. Pepper Grinder, we actually got like 60% through the game in one stream. Lords of Exile, I finished on stream. That is the Castlevania one. Sonic thingamajig, I did. I did not finish Prince of Persia. I finished it on my own. Chico and the Magical Orchard, we finished on stream. The Force Quartet, we finished on stream. Super Mario Wonder, we finished on stream. Super Mario RPG, I almost finished on stream. We actually got through the first boss on stream of Animal Well. It was pretty fun. It's rough, but not too rough. Like, it's really, you need outside of the box thinking. It's like there was one part that really annoyed me with the stupid ferrets that kept eating my Slinky, but yeah. We finished Operation Wolf Returns on stream. Sonic Superstars. So yeah, man. I don't know. We're like at 8-9 games here over and I'm only up to October. And that yeah, we finished Sunshine Manor. We theoretically finished a run of Brotato online as well. But like Brotato, like we finished a run. So, you know what? For someone who plays a different game almost each and every week, I would say my record is pretty freaking decent. Because it's pretty rough trying to finish a game in like 4 hours. Garlic was pretty fun. I like Garlic. Garlic is fun as heck. I didn't finish it though. I wasn't able to finish it, and I had to move on to other stuff. Because, oh yeah, we finished Grimace's birthday. It took like, what, 4.5 minutes? I posted my record for Mortal Kombat 1, we finished on stream, with that horrible performance ending that wanted me to, hang myself almost. Shredder's Revenge, we finished on stream. The god-awful Turtles game. Turtles Wrath of the Mutants. I finished this for you guys on stream. Yeah, no, Alt F4, definitely we did not finish that one. And Alex was making fun of me the whole freaking time. So yeah, man, take it back, bro. I finish games. I finished Streets of Rage, but I didn't finish it on stream. I don't think I streamed Streets of Rage ever. Because I think I just finished it before I started streaming. Because don't forget that the channel, I only started streaming like 1.5 to 2 years into the channel. So, there's a bunch of games at the beginning. I've finished Streets of Rage multiple times with different characters. Yeah, Santa story or Santa thingamajig. Yeah. We finished that as well. Did we finish Meg's Monster on stream? I don't. I feel I didn't finish it on stream. Anyway, I've made my point. Oh, Little Gator Game we finished on stream. Little Gator Game. Did I finish on stream? I feel I finished it on stream. Little Gator Game, possibly. Maybe I didn't finish it on stream, but I did finish it. Primal Light, I finished, but I don't think I finished it on stream. I could finish Gato Roboto on stream, because Gato Roboto is pretty quick. But I feel like, you know, and I've said this multiple times, if I would get to like a streaming schedule where we can stream like 3-4 times a week, I would definitely like play most games through on stream. I just feel like with 1 or 2 streams a week, like let's imagine I would want to finish Capes, okay? And let's say Capes is like a 20 to 25 hour game. Let's just imagine. What that means is that on the channel, every stream would be a Cape stream. Like if I stream for like, let's say 3 hours a stream, that means that every stream would be a Cape stream for 6 hours a week, 24, like a month and a half. You get where I'm going with this? That's why I don't finish like long games on stream, because it would currently with a schedule where I stream like 2 times a week for like 2 or 3 hours, I would basically finish a game. Like we would be streaming the exact same game for a month and a half rather than getting to try a bunch of different indie games. But obviously if we get to the point where we like do like 3 or 4 streams a week, one day, then it'll be a lot easier to do that, because like we can have days that are dedicated to like the game we're trying to finish, and then other days where we do other stuff. So like, you know, 2 times a week it can be like, okay, we're trying to finish Mario RPG, which by the way, Mario RPG I was maybe 1 stream away from finishing it, and just too many games started coming out where I was like, oh man, I can't do another Mario RPG when this game's out. Ugh, I can't do another Mario RPG when this game's out. And then when we're like 3 months later, I'm like, is it really worth coming back and finishing Mario RPG? It's like crazy. I also wanted to play the Game Boy Mega Man games on stream, because those came out on Nintendo Switch Online, and those are crazy fun. That was an awesome update from Nintendo for Switch Online. Seriously, especially considering that currently there was no way, like, when I'm saying no way, there was no way outside of emulation to play them on like the modern console, because even Capcom themselves didn't include the Game Boy versions of Mega Man on like the Mega Man collections. And I never got why Capcom never released that collection. You know what I mean? Like they could have released it for $15 and sold like the 5 Game Boy Mega Mans as a collection. Yeah, Mega Man we can beat on stream. Like the old Mega Mans, yeah. Well, I beat Mega Man X4 over 2 streams. I beat Mega Man X4 on over 2 streams, but especially the Mega Mans that I'm like good at, because like there are some that I'm not so good at. Like Mega Man 3, not so good at. I finished it, but I finished it like once or twice. It's not one of my favorites. It's like Mega Man 2, Mega Man 4. Like in the classic series, yeah, I finished all of them, but Mega Man 1, 2, and 4 are the ones that I've finished multiple times. In the X series, X1 or X4 are the ones that I've finished multiple times. I've played X2, I've played and finished X2 and X3, but I wouldn't. We could work our way through them, but it would take me a while, because I've only finished them like maybe once. So I'd have to relearn the bosses, and I wouldn't pick up on the patterns as quickly as the ones that I've played multiple times. Like even X4, that I've probably the one I finished the most. When we played it on stream, look, I finished it at least 7 or 8 times, but like 20 years ago. or 25 years ago. So let's just be honest, that's a little fuzzy in my brain when, especially when we got to the final boss to what's his name, Sigma. Oh my god, I was trying to remember the pattern so hard, and it was, I really, honestly, I remembered only the very basics, and I had to rework everything through like experience, like doing the fights. But yeah, but just saying, like, I found it so weird that Capcom never released that collection. I guess maybe Nintendo had the publishing rights. Like, they might be Capcom properties, but they might have been like co-published with Nintendo or something like that. Tome, you're right, Tome could be finished on stream. No, Pac-Man World Repack I didn't finish on stream. But like, there's a bunch of games that are possible to finish in stream. I played through Turtles in Time on stream. There's a bunch of games that are possible, and like, I'm definitely gonna try to finish games more often now that we're maybe back to streaming twice a week. At least like if there's a game that's like 6 hours, you know, like 4 to 6 hours, that we can definitely do over 2 streams if there isn't too much other stuff coming out at the same time. And we don't want to do like an eShop deal hunt. But you know, just like for eShop deal hunt, like I said, I definitely want to try the freaking Nickelodeon kart racer. I want to see how bad it is, or how decent it could maybe be. Okay, guys, I think we're gonna cut it out here. We had a good fun night. Capes is definitely a good strategy game, just a little expensive right now. So hopefully we're going to get a good deal on it soon, and I'm going to be able to make it part of a good eShop deals video. Thank you all for tuning in. If you haven't watched the latest eShop deals video, please go watch it, give it a like. Trying to get a more consistent, higher view rate on the channel, because I want to be set up for Switch 2. Switch 2 is going to be coming, guys, like faster than we think. Like, I'm not saying it's not before next year, but it's going to come around faster than we think. And I want to be set up for the channel to be in a super fun place so that we can grow immensely when Switch 2 comes out, and like Switch becomes the most popular search term in gaming. So have a great evening, guys. Hopefully we'll be able to see a Nintendo Direct next week on Tuesday, which I'm pretty sure is the date that it's going to be happening. I have a strong suspicion. And just as usual, I hope I'll see all of you in my next video. Have a great night, guys.